If these images truly represent what we will be playing in GTA 6, then we are looking at the biggest graphical leap in the history of open-world games. For years, we've been accustomed to Rockstar publishing images that look slightly better than the actual game. But this time, things are different. Over 60 official images dropped all at once, bringing with them new details about the special editions, vehicles, weapons, customization, and even minor things no one expected the company to bother showing. And the closer you look at these images, the more details you discover that weren't visible at first glance. Let's start with the first image. The opening image seems simple at first glance. Jason and Lucia are standing by the sea, holding their weapons, with a sports car behind them. But once you pause for a few seconds, the sheer amount of detail begins to emerge.
The characters' outfits are completely different from anything we've seen before. The weapons are new as well. Even the car in the background hasn't appeared like this before. This specific part of the car reveals the game's phenomenal level of graphics. The light reflections on the paint, the precise details in the headlight and tire, and the quality of the materials all suggest that the technology being used is approaching photorealism. All of this leads to a logical conclusion. These elements aren't just decorative props in the images. Rather, they seem directly tied to the special editions announced by Rockstar. Even the official page reinforces this impression, as the image itself has become the landing page greeting players with the message, "Welcome to Leonida," as if presenting this view as the definitive game experience, not just a promotional shot. And indeed, after heading over to the game's official page, the picture starts to come together. The Ultimate Edition doesn't add new story chapters, nor does it add new areas to the map. Instead, it focuses almost entirely on exclusive content. Outfits, vehicles, weapons, additional customization options, and a vast number of cosmetic items that will make your character stand out from the very first moment. What's striking is that Rockstar describes these rewards as being distributed throughout Jason and Lucia's entire journey, meaning some of them won't be available immediately upon starting the game, but will rather be unlocked gradually as you progress through the story. This might not change the core gameplay experience itself, but for those who care about customization, this edition offers them options that a regular player simply won't have. The first vehicle worth pausing for is the Cheetah, a name familiar to every veteran player of the GTA series. But here, it has returned in a completely different form. It's clearly inspired by Ferrari, but Rockstar replaced the usual badge with its own logo to maintain the game's unique identity. What's fascinating isn't just the design, it's the quality of execution. The sun reflecting off the paint, the distinct textures of glass versus metal, and the shadows on the chassis. Every material on the car looks as if it has its own physical properties. Then comes the interior shot. And here, the amazement only grows. The leather seats, the stitching, the dashboard, the plastic surfaces. You can distinguish the different materials just by looking at them. Because racing games are typically the benchmark for vehicle quality, it's hard to ignore that these details rival those of dedicated driving simulators, even though we are talking about an open-world game packed with everything else. Next, Rockstar moves on to the weapons, but they aren't presented as a standard list. Instead, they're showcased in a way that suggests they are a true extension of the player's character. One weapon is a classic scoped Magnum. The other is the same pistol seen with Lucia in the official artwork. Yet what stands out here isn't the shape of the weapon, it's the precision of its craftsmanship. The metallic edges, the scratches, the light reflections, and the final finish. Every piece looks like a real-world model photographed with a camera. Then, your eyes begin to catch details that weren't even meant to be the focus of the image. Stacks of cash, knives, ammunition, and even the candle inside the glass. It might seem trivial, but the way light reflects inside the glass alone reveals the sheer evolution of the game's lighting system. This isn't just a glossy texture, it's multiple layers of reflections and refractions that make the scene feel closer to a cinematic film than a video game.
Then a new set of images appears, confirming that Rockstar isn't just selling characters, but rather selling an entire lifestyle within the world of Leonida. Different hairstyles, tattoos, glasses, outfits, minor details that completely change the character's identity. Jason appears in a colorful, patterned tropical shirt, but when turned to the back, it reveals a full illustration of the city of Leonida. The tropical colors and patterns make the piece itself feel closer to an exclusive collector's item than just an in-game outfit. Even the accompanying accessories, like the watch, the chain, and the glasses, seem meticulously designed to perfectly complement this identity. As for Lucia, she appears wearing a dark jacket over simple clothing, sporting intricate braids running along her scalp and thin-framed glasses that add a distinct touch to her character. When you zoom in closer on the images, the details of the materials truly begin to stand out. The texture of the fabric, the glare on the lenses, the light reflecting off the metallic accessories. Even the tattoos look like they are genuinely part of the skin, rather than just a flat layer painted on top. These aren't just shots designed to showcase the outfits, they are a clear showcase of the staggering amount of detail Rockstar has poured into both characters from head to toe. However, one of the most intriguing images isn't about the characters at all. It's about Jason's house. A simple wooden house, surrounded by trees, far away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Yet, scattered around it are various vehicles: a motorcycle, a kayak, and a personal car. Having these elements in one place suggests that the house isn't just a standard save point. It's a space where the player actually lives. A place to change clothes, prep vehicles, and head out to explore the world. Then comes the kayak shot. And despite its simplicity, it reveals one of the most significant technical leaps in the game: the water. It's not just a moving blue surface. You can see the waves physically reacting to the boat's movement. The spray scatters naturally, and the paddling leaves a distinct wake behind the boat. Not everyone might notice these details during gameplay, but they are exactly what makes the world feel real, without you even realizing why. Here you can see the retro build. I expect this color is exclusive, or perhaps it's one of his personal items. This is his car. Look at the details, guys. I challenge you to even compare it to Forza. You can see the shine and the reflective details across the bodywork. And remember, this is captured on a console, not a PC. Look at the wheel details. We'll get back to those later. Clearly, this car will have special color options. And over here, look at the customization at Rideout Customs. You'll have the option to transform vanilla vehicles. It's a bonus with the Ultimate Edition, which means it will let you take cars to a crazy level of customization. Even the interior colors can be modified. All the little details are right here. If we zoom into this garage, you can see an employee writing and modifying the lifted car underneath. It's a fully equipped workshop. Look at all the cars parked in the back. This image alone needs a separate video just to cover every precise detail, like changing the seat colors. Moving on, we have a completely different look. Notice the haircut and the clothes. This tells you that the Ultimate Edition will feature multiple character styles. There's a hair salon here, which means new haircuts. Look at the ponytail! This haircut is straight from the old days in Vice City. Even though the game takes place in the modern era, it still carries that 80s or 70s aesthetic. In this closer shot of the salon, look at the hair detail. Every single strand is rendered in 3D on its own, perfectly complementing the realistic skin textures. Next is Lucia, and it's the same story. She is getting her nails done, sporting a new outfit, a whole new look, and a different hairstyle. It's not just a simple outfit swap, it's a major, fundamental visual transformation every time you change your character's style. You see, it isn't just limited to what we mentioned. There are boats too. You see here, exclusive wooden watercraft. So there are bonuses for boats as well. I expect exclusive colors, or the boat itself might be a bonus. Look at Vice City, guys. It's absolutely beautiful at night.
You see the birds and the atmosphere. We'll definitely have to talk about all of this later. After that, we have a legendary shot. This shot alone needs a dedicated Reels video just to talk about it. You see Jason holding drinks here? Look at his clothes and the realistic details in the character model. The boat is up there in the background, of course, and we have a seagull here. The seagull even has dirt and weathering on it. You have the dolphins swimming together. You can probably interact with them, of course. Lucia is here, wearing full diving gear. So yes, you can gear up and go diving. I mean, forget the story for a moment and just go live a complete life in GTA. Even without the main story, you can go swimming, you can go diving. It's a very beautiful shot. And here, you see the exact same boat from a different angle. Oh, we have another picture here. You see Jason with a weapon aiming at the police. Oh my God, you see a full gunfight between the police and our crew. And here we have the news broadcast perspective, with the helicopter filming the scene from above. Look at the ocean details. You see these beautiful water bubbles. All of this is honestly unreal to see right now. The level of detail is truly shocking for an upcoming game. And this is also a new look, Stock 305. Of course, it's the same girl character we saw on the game's official cover. 305, this is the Miami style she belongs to, of course.
You see her clothes changed? She looks as if she is one of the other characters, like Roxy and the ones we saw. This is Lucia, of course, and this is Jason. You see the style. So you can truly live whatever style you like in the game. You change your clothes, you change your look completely. No one is going to look like anyone else. It isn't just a simple change. No, it's a major, fundamental transformation. Meaning every time you want to change your character's style, it feels entirely new. And imagine, this is Jason's look. It completely changed with the mustache, the light beard, the outfit, and the weapon. Look at the lighting details here. It's a very beautiful shot that shows you the clothes and how the character model can look. And here is Lucia in another location. You can see her look is completely different from what we are used to. You can change your look very drastically in the game. This is the Stock 305 shop. I don't know if it's exclusive to the Ultimate Edition or if it just has exclusive items, but it's part of the content for this edition. Now, let's talk about something different, which is the car. The rest of this will be exclusive to the Ultimate Edition, as you can see. For those reading the details here, it's suitable for the Mud Club, monster trucks, off-roading, and so on. If you notice the background, the game features nature, car details, mud, and things like that. Like I mentioned, you can completely ignore the story, go on an adventure, and play in distant areas. So this vehicle will be one of the exclusive cars in the Ultimate Edition. Look at the details here. Wow, look at the precision. So this vehicle will be one of the exclusive cars in the Ultimate Edition. Look at the details here. Wow, look at the precision. Look at the welding. Look at the lights. It's just unreal. Then look at the interior. Don't tell me it's an open world game, so they don't need to care about details. They absolutely do. Look anywhere you want, you will see the details. Even the mud on the glass, the leather and the interior textures. This is another fantastic shot. You can see the weather and the sun's reflection here. Amazing. Okay, another addition in this edition is the Electric Fang Tattoo. This is another tattoo parlor, different from the one we saw earlier. Here is the wolf logo. You can see this person has Harley bikes, and there are ads in the back. The Ultimate Edition is truly full of details, but as I mentioned, it's all cosmetics. This character is doing a tattoo, and this is Lucia, looking like someone we don't even know. See her holding the mobile phone here, along with the tools and the shoes. Okay, and this is also a different look for both characters. Look at Jason. He almost looks the same, but without glasses. And here is Lucia. They look completely different every time. This is what the game is trying to tell you. Here is another shot showing Jason's tattoos.
In the Ultimate Edition, you can customize your look exactly how you want it, with endless styles and colors to change your character's appearance. We also have a new car in the Ultimate Edition. 8 wheels. You can see it right here. Look at these details. Wow! And this is the place where you modify it. Look at how this guy is sitting. A very weird posture. And here is another guy looking completely natural. They actually look like real human beings working. I don't know if that's Jason or not. Anyway, this car will be included in the Ultimate Edition. We are not done with the looks. This is also a completely different Vice City look. This is Lucia, and this is Jason. Just look at their details. The t-shirt, the colors, the hair, the way they wear their caps, and the alligator itself. These are honestly incredible details.
Okay, here we also have something called PTT Young Whatever Store. Anyway, this store also has cosmetic details. You can see how the bike is painted differently. Look at this design. They are really focusing on bright, vibrant colors. This is a store where you can buy certain things. And here is another shop, a classic car collection. This place collects classic cars. The fixer here repairs your vehicles. Here is a character, and the car is visible right here. Oh, there are some major details here. Let's look at this image. You can see these details. I'm going to compare this to Forza. I'll try to get almost the exact same car so we can do a side-by-side comparison. This is another shot of the car from a different angle, painted with the American flag. And here's another shot. Look at the details. Wow, look at the precision of the prints. It's honestly amazing. Look at the lighting here. I really can't imagine this running on a console, but Rockstar always defies the impossible. Here you can see the mud on the glass. It's unbelievable. Moving on, this is the final shot for the Ultimate Edition. Jason and Lucia, as you can see, with the outfits and the car. That wraps up the Ultimate Edition. Now let's move to the Vintage Vice City pack. This isn't a separate edition, this is the pre-order bonus. Right now, they only have the Standard Edition and the Ultimate Edition we just talked about, but this will be the bonus you get if you pre-order the game now. If you order now, you will get the items we are about to see. First off, look at Jason and Lucia. They look like completely different people, as if we're seeing them for the first time. So now we're talking about the pre-order bonuses. If you pre-order, you'll see the 55 Vibe sedan, along with outfits and other items we'll check out. First, we have this car. You see Jason and Lucia inside. You only get this car if you pre-order. It's not a special edition. These are pre-order gifts. Here are the car's details again from a different angle. You can see the lighting, the moon, and the details. Okay, and here is a shot of them. Guys, this shot is a masterpiece. Look at the details, the reflections. Ray tracing, guys, it's shocking. You see reflections behind Vice City, and their faces look incredibly realistic. I honestly never imagined seeing GTA looking like this. Here is another shot. Their looks are so unique in terms of clothes and hair. Of course, this entire look will be exclusive to the pre-order. If you pre-order the game, you get these styles, clothes, and haircuts. Look at this shocking shot. We are talking about GTA, a massive open-world game, yet the character details are better than the latest action or adventure games. Look at the eye details, the eyeliner, the hair. What I'm seeing is honestly a shock. The skin is beautiful. Look at how the skin layers are so distinct. And here is Jason, guys. His picture is legendary. Look at the outfit, the weapon's color, his hair, and the Vice City vibe in the background. He looks like a real human being. Incredibly realistic. This is another shot of Lucia eating an olive. Just look at the atmosphere, the background, and the details. And this is Jason. Oh my god, the precision! His eyes remind me of Arthur Morgan. You see how his eyes look similar along with the hair and eye color? Okay, over here. You will also get this color. I don't know if it's a camo or the weapons themselves, but you can get it through the pre-order. You see a bag of money in the car itself? This is another one of the included items.
this is the last shot of the pre-order bonuses. In short, it includes new looks for the characters, clothes, a car, and weapons or weapon skins. You only get these items if you pre-order the game. But what we discussed earlier belongs to the special Ultimate Edition. Okay guys, we've explained the additions and the new items. Let's quickly go through the images again to take a closer look. So this is the first picture again. You see Jason and Lucia with beautiful and realistic details. Let's move to the next one. This is their second picture, and here is the tattoo shop. We can see it more clearly. You see the shop, the chair, and someone we don't know. Here you have the motorcycles and the shop's logo with its name. This looks like Lucia, but maybe not the one currently doing the tattoo, just tapping on this. You see the same GTA mobile brand. This is Lucia. Let's focus on the tools in the background, the colors and the tattoo. Wait, let's not forget the shoe details and the colors. I honestly really like this look for Jason. This is Lucia, and here are the shoes again. And here is a closer look at Jason's tattoo. I don't know if you get a tattoo in the game, whether you can remove it later or if you need surgery or what the deal is. Here it is. This look is very beautiful. You see the atmosphere with the alligator logo? They look slightly different, but you can still recognize them instantly. And this is the Ferrari. Look at its details. Look at the realism. This is what I'm talking about. Look at the lighting details. We have never seen GTA at this level. The precision is incredibly strong. The cheetah car, look at the interior. Every material is different. You see plastic here, glass, and fabric underneath. You see different textures here, leather over there, and plastic here. It's honestly shocking how much effort they put into the details of... How many cars are in the game? 500? I don't know. This weapon is an Ultimate Edition bonus. And this is Jason. And here are the weapons. Look at the precision. Look at the details. We're talking about a massive open-world game, yet they even care about the serial numbers on the weapons. It's crazy! This looks like a bundle of cash, but it's a trap. Look, there are things taped inside it. Maybe it explodes or something. And this car? Look at the precision and the details, though I didn't like the color. This is the one from trailer 1 with someone riding on top of it. He looked like Jason, but we don't know. What I like here is this very realistic sitting posture as he changes things. Here's another guy. This looks like Jason? A bad Jason? No, this isn't Jason. He is inspecting the car. Look at the tools here. This is a gang group, or another shop where you can buy brightly colored clothes. You see this guy taking pictures of them? And we have this guy here with a weapon. Look at his appearance, the weapon, and its colors. I didn't like this car. The interior design looks like a Zentorno. Here we need to pay close attention. You see this employee? I heard the game won't just be chaos where you steal any car and it becomes yours. No, there are procedures to register it in your name, involving the police and all that. It's not the same chaos we used to know in older GTA games. Look at the details of the garage. Yes, this is Jason's house. Now we can see what's back there, what he has and what he doesn't. He has a basketball hoop to play with, and here is the bike from the picture you're about to see, or rather, the boat. This is the bike, and this is his car with its weird colors. An exclusive color, of course. Here is the wood, and here is Jason. Good morning, we're fixing the roof. Okay, this is the bike itself. Look at its details. So this is the boat. Look at the physics details, it looks really impressive. The water movement, you can see the spray flying in the air there. You look at the details, wow, you can see the armpit hair and the knee hair. Man, these details are strong. You can see exactly where the water drops land, 2-3 drops. This is Lucia, and this is Jason. He looks strange, almost like it's not him. Look at the details, the AC unit, the location, and this is the high-resolution picture. You can see he's wearing an earring here. The mustache, the beard, the eyes, the haircut. There are NPC characters working in the shop in the background, and this is Lucia. Look very closely at her details. I hope it shows up clearly in the video.
Ah, here they are, matching outfits on a sea trip. Look at Vice City. Wow, what an atmosphere. A helicopter? Look at Jason. Pay attention to the details now. Look at the cooler, the soft drinks, and the seagull with dirt on it up there. You can see the dolphins. You can probably interact with them. It's honestly exciting that there are dolphins you can interact with. This is another shot. We can zoom in now. You see the cop about to shoot, and here are Jason and Lucia speeding away. And here, someone is aiming at them too. Look at the helicopter details, guys. Look at the sparks and the action. The pilot is probably talking about them. Look at the spray, how the lighting hits underneath. This is a different look. You can see how Lucia's appearance has changed. She looks like part of Roxy's group, like those female rappers. This is Jason, and this is the stock 305 shop. Look at the ray tracing reflections, and Jason with a different look. This is the shop, and this is Lucia. She looks like a completely different person. It doesn't seem like her at all. And this shot is honestly criminal. I mean, if I told you this was from Forza Horizon 6, you would believe it. The details are so strong. Actually, even Forza doesn't look like this. The mud. I keep bringing up Forza. Sorry about that. Wow. I can't skip this one. You see the material itself? Actual metal with the lighting, the rims, everything. Even look at the realistic smoke when the tires spin. Look at the smoke. Wow. This is Jason. Another shot of them together wearing the Ultimate Edition outfits, of course. Even the shoes are part of the Ultimate Edition. Lucia and Jason. An incredibly beautiful cinematic shot. The details, even the lighting, how the background is blurred, the details are beautiful. Here is another look at Lucia. And this is Jason. Wow, the hair is strange, extremely realistic. Look at how the strand is flying. And of course, all this hair moves. It moves with the wind, it moves with the action and movement. We saw that in the trailer. You see the hair, this is another shot, and these are the weapons, the colors, of course. From what I understand now, the weapons are in the game, but you can't color them like this unless you have the Ultimate Edition. You see the cars here, there's a person over there, and this is the mechanic, Redwood. This is his shop's details and phone number. And here is the car we'll see now, given as a bonus car. Look at this, look at the precision. These are all bonus car details. Okay, now the second group. Of course, this picture is legendary. I will make this the thumbnail for the video. Jason and Lucia, they don't look like themselves at all. They remind me of certain movies. Oh, look at the car behind him. The gun details, the clothes. Oh, this is it. This is another truly wonderful shot, guys. A poster, an absolute poster. Oh, look at the sun hitting from behind, the glow, the hair. Oh, it's crazy what I'm seeing here. The color, the sunset atmosphere. Oh, wow. Of course, look at how the lighting reflects on the car and the metallic details. Same thing here. The sea, the port. You see how the light source penetrates through the hair and reaches their skin? Look at the glasses and the hair. Very, very strange what I'm seeing. I don't know how this will look when it moves. And this is a very powerful picture. Look at the eye details. Look at the inner veins, the lens inside it. The details are unreal. Imagine this is GTA. People say open world games always have average graphics. No, what's average about this? What I'm seeing is extreme. And this is Jason, a legendary shot. Look at the hair. Look at the face. Wow. This is another shot of Lucia. Notice the reflection in the drink, how the glass looks. The whole world is reflected inside the drink here. Look at the depth of field. It looks cinematic and realistic. And this shot, I'm gonna say Arthur Morgan. Look at the eyes. Arthur! Arthur! Clear glasses. The details look just like Arthur here. And the hair?
this is Arthur Morgan. Yes, this is a strong shot. You see the ray tracing reflections on the glass too? They are sitting here, and the rain. The intense lighting of the whole Vice City street is reflected on the ground and the car. It's crazy. And this is another legendary shot. Look at the reflection, guys. How is the PlayStation 5 gonna run all of this? Characters here, lighting. Then we have this shot. And this one, look, it looks like Gran Turismo. The lighting itself, the light source is inside, and you can see its reflections even on the earring itself, guys. It's weird. The weapons? We can zoom in now to see. Okay, we're done. Okay, guys, we already done with the showcase now. As you saw, a huge amount of pictures and special edition content. Almost from the time this video is uploaded, the pre-orders will start. Everyone can choose their edition and platform. Honestly, I think if you don't want to pay extra, you don't have to. Because I know all these things we saw, the cars, the clothes, they are just giving you 1 or 2 cars. But the game will probably have 300 cars. Giving you a suit or 2 or a haircut, you won't need them because the game is massive, absolutely massive. So I feel this bonus is unnecessary for someone who doesn't want to pay. Honestly, I advise against getting the Ultimate. You can just do a standard pre-order to secure some simple things, basically just paying early without extra cost. But buying a special edition that's all cosmetics, I say save your money. As for me, I will honestly get it. I don't want to do a game review and have it be incomplete. I want everything to be there so I can showcase it to you. But from what I see, you don't need it. It's unnecessary in the end. I just want your opinion on the video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more coverage.